What's up, Dirt Nerds? I'm George, and it is Dirt 30. Let's see what we're going to be digging into today. What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Glorious sunshine. I am having an amazing day. Hope everybody had a good weekend this last weekend. It was Valentine's Day was right before, and this is my wife and I's 16-year anniversary. So we went out, had a good time. Went to the casino, and we actually won a few bucks and had some fun and good time. We had a real good night out. But anyway, the sun is shining. I'm going to be running some of the tailings that I received from James Weber, and I wanted to show you all some of the stuff that's popping up in my flower bed and show you the garden. I'm getting that ready to go, so here we go. We get you flipped around and let's get to playing stuff. Coming up into my little corner flower bed here, right next to my old growth stump with a hemlock growing out of it. But you can even see the old pegboard holes in this stump. I don't know if I've ever showed this thing before, but you can see the old pegboard holes from when this thing was cut a long time ago, and it had burned at one time on top of that. And this is hollow inside. My son used to go and climb up in there and play inside it. Pretty fun, pretty cool stump. And that's where we buried our pet dragon. We had a bearded dragon, lived for 18 years. And that's his resting place. He's got his vine and all his stuff from his terrarium. So funny enough, this right here is a snapdragon that sprouted right on top of where we buried him, and we didn't put that snapdragon there. It just grew there on its own. So how cool is that? Anyway, come over here and you can see I got little iris tips coming up all over. All kinds of them. And over here is my spring flower. This will be the first one to do anything. This is a grape hyacinth. It's just a little hyacinth. And he makes these little purple little bunches of purple bell-shaped flowers. Really nice, really beautiful. They're fragrant. And this is my Japanese iris. It bloomed last year. I don't know if it's going to bloom again this year. I think it only blooms once every few years. So, but my other irises are all starting to come up. I got other bulbs in here as well. They'll start to show themselves in a little bit. But for now, the irises come up first, and the hyacinth. All right. Go here to the garden. So I've been working on trying to get the garden built back up, add some more soil to it. So, and on top of that, being in Graham, the dirt out here sucks. So you've got to do raised bed, and my soil was packing up too much, so I got a load of sand dumped in here. That leveled up the bed some. And then I'm going to take and put a round of manure into this, and then till it all up, and then get it all cut into the rows for planting. And I'll probably be doing an indoor seed start, get all my seeds ready indoors so that the slugs don't eat them all, and to avoid frost out. So and then I got to get that grapevine trimmed up as soon as it's no longer fear of frost. I can go ahead and cut these vines, get them all trimmed up, get that grapevine under control, because that green grape just goes absolutely crazy. You can see my plum tree is already starting to get little nubbins. We've had a couple of days of sunshine. It's freezing cold still. Like my homemade sluice thing over here, I had to pick an inch thick layer of ice out of the top of it before I can put the pump in. But there we go. It's a new pump. It's a little bigger. It's got a ball valve on it so that I can regulate the flow. And then I'm doing a double stack run. These are, I think they're, what did I say? They were about 4 foot, 3.5 foot, something like that each run. And it's just like I said, it's your basic roof gutter, you know, your rain gutter with a piece of corrugated pipe cut in half and then cut to fit, and it just snaps right down into place and locks right into this thing. And then all I gotta do is come right over here, plug it in. Pump is going. And here comes my water. A steady flow, and I've already got it dialed down to where I like it, to where I got a nice V pattern with some rollover. If the dirt is too thick, if there's too much black sand, I can turn the pressure up a little bit, and it'll help circulate all that around. But I get a nice little drop right here, and it goes back up in, but it does not overflow. It just gives a little wash back, and then away it goes. So that's what I'll be working with today, as far as cleaning up and producing and processing 25 plus pounds of dirt, which he did say it is tailings that he has already processed through a couple times. So I'm not really expecting to find much, if any, gold at all. But he did say there was garnets in it, and I like garnets too. So I like pretty rocks. All right, well, let me get this all set up, and we'll start pushing some dirt through this thing. All right, so here it is. Got it all dumped into the Garrett Super Sluice and the GPAA, I don't remember what it was, Gold Grabber or something like that. This is the free pan that came with my GPA membership. And my good old Garrett's Gravity Trap with the last little bit of the remaining that I washed out of the bag. And my boy Major over there saying hi. Major. And the one facing away is Buddy. My good dogs. Bud. Say hi, Bud. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this set up. Put the camera up here so y'all can watch. Get a few scoops run through. How's that? Y'all can see? Excellent. Make sure it's not going to fall down in there. Yeah, it's wanting to move. Stop it. There we go. Perfect. I will start with what's left out of that bag. See how it's exchanging with that. Not very fast. Let me go ahead and turn this up some. There we go. All right, get all this down here. Boy, lots of pyrite in this dirt. Lots of pyrite. So sparkly. Now we start with one of the big pans. You can hear all them little pebbly poos just rolling away. So obviously this is going to take quite some time to do 25 pounds worth of dirt. I'm going to try and get as much of it ran through in one session here as I can. And then I'll bring you back with the results when it's all done. It may be a day or two, but I'll bring it back as soon as I get done panning out all this material, or processing all this material, and I'll bring you back for the final pan out. Hopefully I can get it done in one day. I'm determined. You know, I just love the sound of the dirt exchanging through this thing. And you can just hear it. Kind of sounds like butter just as it's starting to hit that boiling point. Just this nice little crackly sound. I like all the pebbles run down first, but you see how everything's exchanging, it's dancing around in there. Stirring. You know, for a homemade little rig, this thing works really, really well. All right. One more scoop. Oh, so satisfying. Alright, I'm gonna let the chopper go back. It's all done. And that only took me, about an hour and a half, I think. Pending a couple of little breaks here and there, but yeah. It's all washed down, just a fine bit left. It's like it's just all dark material from there, so let's go ahead and pull the plug. Well, I don't see any gold. So that's a good thing, I guess. All right. Let's go ahead and get this into a pan. All right, so first things up, take the top tray down into my pan. My hose with running water, and then just gently rinse it down right into the pan. Okay, set that aside. Grab the other trough and do the same thing. Just gently rinse it all down. And there you have it. we go. Off the excess. So I'm gonna have to pan this down a bit, but there is all that's left from the 25 plus pounds of dirt that I got sent from Mr. James Weber. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pan this down and bring it back in just a second and show you what the final result is. Hopefully something good. All right, we're all done. And well, Mr. Weber, you missed a few bits. Actually, a lot of bits. It's kind of hard to see, but right up in here, there is just a ton of fly poos, just a ton of micro gold left over in there. And you can see like there's a little chunk there, and then like I said, just an absolute ton of micro all up in there. So if you left that in there for me, I appreciate it. If you didn't, thank you anyway. Sorry you missed out on that little bit. I mean, it's not a lot of gold. It probably wouldn't even tip the scale, but that was really challenging, and that was a blast. I needed that, and that, you know, as I said, weather's been bad, so that was excellent. That was the most beautiful area. You can see it in the sunshine. Look at all that shiny. And yeah, some of it is flour, so some of it did float back into the water. As you can see, it is really mucky water, but excellent gold, good dirt. So yeah, all in all, what a great day. I actually found a little bit of gold. Can never complain about that. Had some fun, got to go out and look in my garden, got, working on my garden, working on my flower bed. Just a great day. Not bad at all. And that sluice set up, that pump just chewed right through that dirt like nothing. And it, like I said, I was figuring that was going to take me a while. Didn't take me that long at all. It just ate right on through all that, no problem. Good day. So, all right, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful afternoon, or wonderful evening. Wherever you are, it is Dirt 30. Go dig in that dirt. Go hunt for some treasures. Look for some gold. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you got to do, it's all out here waiting for you. Just got to get up, get out, go do it. Love you all, and I'll be seeing you soon.